people have been recommending it, and every time I was about to play it, something else popped out, and then I didn't play it. But yeah, let me just change title. For now. But yes, murder mystery point and click. So we can start it this weekend and then we complete it, or continue next week. I don't know how long it is. But yes, the art looks cute. The beginning. Firefly, please, not the microphone. Tangle Tower. Mid-afternoon. We'll have to see if I'm in the right place on the screen. So I'm not covered. Okay, I'm covering the birdie immediately. Lake's Edge. Should I try to be up here instead? Because look at this birdie!
It's a bird bath.
Yeah, it's a bird taking a bath in the bird bath. He's so cute. Bye, Matt. Thanks for chatting.
Is that just rainwater? Looks a little weird.
The birds seem to like it.
They're even singing a little tune.
Okay, is the tune a clue?
Toot, 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 toot.
Please don't do that.
Okay. Is this our friend? Sally?
Rumor, I've been standing here for 7.5 minutes.
Just checking.
Do you have the map?
Yeah, but it's basically blank. Did you read the case file? What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. It's really not a lot to go on. Did you read it?
Yeah, I'll read it on the way to the crime scene.
Okay, we didn't read it. Case file. Murder victim Freya Fellow, 19. Died whilst painting a portrait of Flora Fellow, 58. Location, Flora's Tower. Flora was present as she was posing for a portrait. Freya Fellow was found lying on her back with a single stab wound on her chest. No weapon was found at the scene, but the subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife. The red color on the tip of the knife is not paint. It was discovered to be blood. The painting stabbed her. The painting stabbed her. Wow. Okay. We've got magnifying glass. We can inspect. Yes, there he is. Creepy, stabby painting. We've got info on people. Okay, that's Freya Fellow. Okay, so we've got various things in here. How was she killed? Yes, I solved it already. The painting did it. And we have the Tangle Tower. Okay. And then it was also saying we got a map. I think the game might be a bit loud. Okay. Okay, that's how we move. We click on the map. Gardens. We're in the gardens. No. I'm messing up the game. I turned this down a little bit because it looks a bit loud on the meters. Okay, there is...
It's a stone carving. Wonder how it got cracked.
There is an egg. Big egg. Or a carving of an egg.
It's supposed to look like that. It's an egg.
It is an egg. Okay, and there is a scary bird.
What animal is that?
Hawk. Bear. Lizard.
Right, of course. A hawk bear lizard.
A hawk bear lizard. Haven't you heard? So I guess we can just click on things and they will comment about it. Can we catch any fish in this little fountain pond? Yeah. Yeah, traumatized by eggs and chickens and chicks.
And it's full of the same weird water that was in the lake.
How is this water weird?
Any fish in there?
Yeah, any fish, any carps?
Not a single one.
No fish.
Although there is something in there.
It's a cassette tape.
Cassette tape?
Or it used to be.
Not anymore. Okay, we've got a damaged tape. The cassette tape has been damaged by water. The ink on the label is blurred and illegible. Okay. Well, we found a thing. Was this thing
It's
playing a
statue
harp?
of some hideous, scaly, bipedal fish monster.
Playing a harp.
Yes, it is playing a harp.
Playing a harp. Hang on a second.
Oh, look closer for sure. Oh.
This isn't just a regular statue, is it?
Something tells me we're not gonna solve this just yet.
Yes. We have to find some code that involves chickens. So we're not yet past the chicken puzzles. We must endure.
Let's come back later. It must do something.
Well, I'm sure once we know the chicken code.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
Yep, harp statue. Old weather statue of amphibious creature holding a large harp. Symbols are engraved on each of the harp's 4 column segments. Yep, there we go. For later. Is there anything in the mouth here?
Spooky.
Yep, spooky. It's spooky time.
What do you think it's for?
I think it's to scare away detectives.
Is it working?
No.
He's not scared, you're scared. Anything else?
It's a bandstand.
Bit small for a bandstand.
It's a one-man bandstand.
Okay, so this game has voice acting, which means I don't have to read everything to you, but it means I have to try to do my yapping around the characters, so, you know, I'm not talking over them so you can hear what they're saying. Main entrance, Tangle Tower. It's Tangle Towers, not towers.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
Oh. There's an O on the floor.
Oh yeah. Tangle Tower.
Twar.
Yes, thank you. There's your O.
What?
Oh.
Okay, that's the same.
Twar.
That's the same thing.
That leads back to the gardens.
Okay, I was like, is there someone's underwear floating in the bushes? But I guess it's just whatever. Yeah, the characters seem funny.
Is that an envelope?
It's been opened, but the letter's still in there.
Let's read it.
Let's read it.
Yeah,
Isn't that an invasion of someone's privacy?
they left it in the bushes, so honestly, it's fair game.
No, definitely.
Envelope ripped open, single piece of paper. The combination is drawn on the other sheet. Once you have it memorized, destroy it. I do not agree with your reasons. You will not find it down there, okay? But the combination is gone. Oh no. So I assume that may have been the code, but it's not in here. We can't have it. This is just random squiggles. Okay, we have a statue of a dude.
Do you think he'll start to move if we try to go inside?
No, I think he'll just silently judge us.
Oh, now you can't see the statue, but just imagine a very distinguished statue of a dude. And we've got some carvings.
There's a heart engraved in the tree. I didn't know people actually did that.
PPFF.
PPFF, yeah. So someone, 2 people, one is FN, one is PP.
Should we ring the doorbell?
Why would we not? It's a little melody.
Oh, no. No, don't make me repeat that on any sort of musical instrument. Let's just
Don't
go
think
in.
it's locked.
Oh, that means we can just walk straight in, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty sure that's the rule, yeah.
You wanna live in this house, not island, but you have to, you know, consider the stabby paintings, you know. Yeah, please no sound puzzles. So we can go inside or we can go to like a next location. Okay, well, let's just
head
go.
to the crime scene first.
A
It's at
fight
the top of
game.
the West Tower, I think.
Okay, the game is restraining us from over-exploring before we're ready. Grand Hall. Okay, whoa, we have F and P. So that might be something to do with the F's and P's outside.
What is that?
I think it's a family tree.
Root trees. We're playing root trees. So we have Lord Fellow, Lady Fellow, Remingtons, Pointers. Okay, Fiona Fellow and Freya Fellow. Yeah, so many FFs and PPs. But yes, so far the only two people we know of is Freya Fellow and Fiona Fellow, right? So all of the other ones are still as people we have to discover, learn about, and we can actually
Freya
press on
Fellow.
things here.
The murder victim.
She's barely related to the main family at all. Fiona Fellow. Dead center. She must be important.
She's half Fellow and half Remington.
Do you think she still lives here?
Okay, so yeah, those are the two people. Anything about the people we don't know?
Penelope Pointer.
Half Pointer, half Brackley.
Do you think she still lives here?
Okay, they're just gonna go like, oh, do you think she still lives here? Yes, he's like, I don't know, I'm not reading. Okay, well, this might be used for later, right? We might be doing some sort of family tree puzzles.
A big letter F.
Good
Of course.
spotting.
Who doesn't hang a giant banner of their initial in the lobby of their mansion?
I mean, everyone does, right? I have my giant initial in my mansion every day.
This one has a big P.
That's probably important.
How very perceptive of you.
She's got a attitude. And he's just like, oh, whatevs. There's a plant coming out of this doorway.
Stairs.
Okay.
Now it's a big glass tube filled with water.
There are weeds in there. And sand.
Okay.
It's an aquarium?
Could be. Except there's nothing living in it.
It's just an aquarium for the weeds.
Anymore.
They killed the fish. Okay, do we just move further? Because they wanted us to go to the tower. Okay, it's like, go over here. Actually see the crime scene before you start messing about. Oh, such hair, big hair. And the murder painting. And where the murders happened. And some very ornate egg.
There it is. The unfinished portrait of Flora Fellow.
So, what? Freya was killed halfway through painting it.
Looks that way.
Okay. Murder painting. She was unable to finish the painting as she died sometime during the process. Flora appears to be wielding a knife. The red substance on the tip was discovered to be blood. Yeah. Blood.
I wonder if all of Freya's paintings are this creepy. Maybe it's just because she never got to finish it.
There's something wrong with the crime scene. And something really weird about the murder weapon.
We didn't find a murder weapon.
Or did we? There's one right there. Oh, okay. Now we have to be filling in text. So something is holding a knife tipped with something, was hidden inside, was used to kill. And then because it stopped Freya, because Freya stole it, because it was removed from the scene, because Freya put it there, because Freya was going to eat it. So the portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood, Because it stabbed Freya.
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood because it stabbed Freya.
What?
Weird, huh?
You think Freya was stabbed by a painting? Not by the woman from the painting, but by the painting itself.
I mean, the evidence is all there.
Freya was standing right up by the canvas when she was killed. There's blood on the knife. It's the murder weapon.
Right, but it's not actually a knife. It can't stab.
See any other knives around here? Case closed.
The case is not closed. And even if you were right, where does that leave us? A painting can't be a murder suspect.
Such a smart ass. Yes, an unfinished painting. Yeah, continue. Yes, clearly that's what happened. Look.
The outline of Freya Fellow. Looks like she fell onto her back.
Yeah, because the painting stopped her.
There's a single patch of blood, right in the middle. No real signs of a struggle.
That's weird.
What?
Her feet were right up by the canvas.
Yeah, and then the painting stopped her.
So?
So she was probably standing really close to the canvas when she fell.
Let's check the case file again.
Okay. Yeah, that's what it says. She was standing by the painting, and then the painting stabbed her. And then there's blood on the knife. So, you know, that makes sense to me. Not sure what am I inspecting here. Okay, well, let's talk to the woman then.
Flora Fellow?
Ooh, she's mysterious.
Sorry to barge in. I'm sure you're still in some distress.
We need to ask you a few questions, I'm afraid.
Did you witness the murder, Flora?
Nothing. What do we do?
Not sure. She's entitled to her silence, I suppose.
For now.
Okay, are you gonna talk to us? Yeah, well, yeah, maybe we should see, you know, if she was stabbed through the painting or whatever, but you never know, you never know.
Is there anything you'd like to tell us, Flora?
No, she just
I don't
wants to
really know anything
side-eye
about you
us.
at all.
I think that's the way she likes it. We'll just have to ask other people about her.
Yeah, okay.
Freya was painting your portrait yesterday. Is that right?
Was this something you had planned with her ahead of time?
Was there something special about yesterday?
Did you talk to Freya at all while she was painting you?
She's not going to answer us, is she?
Nope. But at least we can say we tried.
Okay, she won't talk to us at all.
Flora, you were definitely in the room at the time of the murder. Surely you must have seen something? Can you tell me anything about what happened to Freya? She's acting pretty suspicious if you ask me.
I don't know. Maybe she really doesn't know anything.
How is that possible?
Yeah, she's like, I'm not speaking, and therefore we can't do anything about her here. Yes, we have Flora here on her thing now. And she just won't talk to us. Oh, we can, this is us showing her things? Like, we can be like, show her things, but she obviously... yeah, she's not gonna tell us anything. She saw her own picture, stop her daughter. Is she her daughter? Because on the family tree it looked like they were like cousins or something. Well, okay, she's not gonna tell us anything. Because she's afraid of the painting, right? The painting is clearly dangerous. And she doesn't want to deal with that.
Supposedly, Freya was working on the painting when she was killed. Looks like she was still holding her paintbrush and palette when she fell.
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
Yeah, so what is on this brush, right? Because it's red. Was she painting with blood or was she painting with paint? Yes, so there's a variety of paints loaded onto it. The largest is the blob of black in the middle. The paintbrush is still covered with dried red paint. But is it red paint or is it blood? Because maybe she was just painting the blood onto the picture. What else we have? Various things.
Freya's painting supplies.
Yes, painting supplies. Small glass pots of red, yellow, blue, black, and white paint. The glass pots are cracked down one side. Interesting. They're all cracked. We've got some other stuff around the room, like this weird egg.
Is that an egg? An egg with bird feet.
Chicken trauma.
It's also covered in gemstones. What a completely ordinary object.
Yep, nothing suspicious about that.
I
Okay.
think it's a container for something.
We have an egg puzzle.
Those gems
Um,
look like they come off.
They look like they come off, okay. Swap the position of the gems. Rotate the egg to see a clue on the back, okay. Yes, egg puzzle, okay. Does this tell us how to connect them? But, you know, we can't see it and the puzzle at the same time. Okay, so it's not the same stuff. Like, it's not the same arrangement of lines. But it's potentially just the same shapes, but arranged differently. So, like, we have this kind of long line, and on the shorter side there is a purple thing, and here is a blue thing, which here, right? So we could put that here and the blue thing here. So we just have to like copy it like that. Then we have this corner, it's red on the shorter side and green on the other side. This should hopefully be easy. This shape, red on this bumpy side and blue on the other side. Then this little stair, purple, and then yellow. This purple. And then this yellow. Now I have to like not use the one that I've already used for something. We have this very long thin line. It's two kind of pink shapes. So like this. Which shape have I done before? This big rectangle. It's yellow and then green. That's already correct. Which one am I missing? This is red and blue. Purple and yellow. This long is the two pinks. Oh, okay, I have to press it. Okay.
Not bad.
It's not automatic. There was a button behind my head to press to unlock it.
Did it unlock? What's in there?
What's in the egg?
Nothing.
Nothing. Wow, that's disappointing.
Nothing.
Well, I'm not leaving without a clue. An empty egg is a clue, right?
Is it? Okay. Empty egg. Once unlocked, the inn can be opened. It's currently empty. The lining of the egg is soft velvet-like material. The egg is supported by a stud made of brass. It rests on 3 strange feet with pointed claws. Okay. Well, there may have been something in the egg before, and the clue is that someone took it. And we have this
Is that a gramophone?
Gramophone, yeah.
I think so. Except it's got a tape deck instead of a turntable.
Interesting choices.
It's also got a big crack down the middle.
Yeah, so many things are cracked. The jars are cracked, the gramophone's cracked. Yes, it plays cassette tapes instead of vinyl records. It's pointed towards the middle of the room. There's noticeable crack running through it, all the way from the horn down through to the tape deck. Okay. Did they play some sort of murder tape? Right? The gramophone cracked. The... you know, the paint pot's cracked. Can we put the tape inside of it?
What about the cassette tape?
Yeah, it sure is. Pink.
Oh, there's a cassette tape inside of it. And it's also cracked. To Freya. Okay.
Do you think it still works?
The gramophone? Yeah, we could give it a go.
Okay, can we put the cassette tapes that we have in there? Yeah. So, let's listen. Hopefully the painting doesn't come to life to murder us. Plays music. Was the body outline further away from the painting in the case picture? Maybe. We can see later. Okay.
It's piano music.
Okay. The recording is of piano music, plays before. Okay, so this piano music is cursed. And okay, it's just more piano music. Oh yes. It makes you wanna stab? Okay, but what about this one? This one sounds spooky. Yeah, I'm not rewinding it. Can't make me.
Weird.
It's someone humming a tune.
Yes. It's a recording of someone walking outdoors as the starting humming melody can be heard. Well, yes, hopefully I don't have to recreate that tune because it's not happening. Okay, well, we listened to all of our cassettes. There we go. They're all rewound. No panic. Okay, well, maybe it is further here, but I'm not sure whether it is supposed to mean anything or is it just like stylized like this. Maybe we'll find out later. There's an eye on the ceiling.
We're at the top of the tower, right?
I think so. Why?
Doesn't matter. It's nothing.
Something's watching us. Okay. Anything else here? Can we now go other
That's
places?
the only door in and out of the room.
Okay, there's only one door in and out.
It's also on the floor.
Sure is. Guessing it's not supposed to be down there.
Oh, as in, I was like, is that like a trapdoor you open from the bottom? But no, it's like a door that has fallen out of the frame. So that's what's happening in there. Okay. So do we like go somewhere now? Do we explore? Are we now allowed to explore? Because there's lots of other rooms. Workshop. Okay, there is a dude here as well. So maybe we can find out more.
Sir? Can you hear me? I'm Private Detective Grimoire. I have some questions for you.
Grimoire. Good mysterious name.
Yes, he
I rather
speaks.
like it. Felix Fellow at your beck and call.
And, This is my colleague, Sally.
Yeah, that's a perfectly good name as well.
Thanks.
If you would, Mr. Fellow, we really need to ask you about the murder.
Well, I must say I'm rather jealous of you two.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
Out here solving mysteries, exploring new places, uncovering secret rooms, hidden treasures. That's what life is all about.
Secret rooms?
Generally speaking, that sort of thing.
Are there secret rooms? Where are those secret rooms? Tell me all about the secret rooms. Okay. You wanna wear capes? Yeah, secret rooms are full of bad things.
So, Felix, what exactly do you do?
Is it not obvious? I'm an explorer. Explorer/treasure hunter. Yes, well, best in the world.
We're talking like curse statues, spike pits.
It's a little more sophisticated than that. But I've certainly seen my share of danger, if that's what you're asking.
And, if I may ask, when did you retire?
Listen here. I may be between ventures right now, but it's simply not in my nature to stay in one place for too long. I go wherever the winds of destiny take me.
Don't you live here with your wife and daughter?
Yes, well, the fellow family has certain loyalties, and with Flora the way she is...
Nothing wrong with raising a family, Mr. Fellow.
Don't misunderstand me. Fiona and Flora are my entire world. They are the greatest treasure of all.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so he's a treasure hunter between jobs, And yes, I mean, it's some sort of crazy tower building. There's probably a secret room or two. Something's going on, right?
Why on earth would you want to know about that?
The murder of Freya Fellow. The reason we're here?
Ah, right. Nasty business. Very unfortunate. I regret that I can't be of any help, but I wish you all the best in your investigation.
Hear that, Grimoire? We're done here. Let's go.
It's a simple question, Felix. I'm sure you're up to it.
There's not much to tell. Mostly, I was in my room by myself, working on Flora's, working on a project.
Your room is quite close to Flora's tower. You didn't hear anything unusual?
What qualifies as unusual?
What have you got?
Nothing? Okay. It's just like, I was here, but didn't hear anything that happened, and also, he doesn't seem very disturbed by the whole murder situation. Like, would you be more concerned if there were paintings stabbing people in your house? No, they're all totally normal.
It was dusk. A feeling lingered in the air. Malevolent? Perhaps. Uncertain as life itself.
Abridged version, please.
Right. Fine. I heard someone heading down the stairs, just outside my room. The footsteps were calm, orderly, so I thought nothing of it. Shortly afterward, I heard a second set of footsteps, going the same way. This time I could tell just from the sound that something was wrong. So I looked out into the hallway. I got a glimpse of Poppy disappearing down the staircase to the floor below. Didn't know what to make of it, to be honest. I thought perhaps she'd had a disagreement with Fitz, as I know those two are close. So I looked into his room, just in case, but it was empty, as was the garden beyond his window. Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very concerned-looking Penelope. She was heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer, so I escorted her. We went into Flora's room. Poor Freya was laying on the floor. Fiona, Poppy, Fitz, and Pointer were there already. Flora, too, of course. Soon enough, everyone else made their excuses and left.
Including you?
Not I. I stayed. Flora needed me.
Okay, well, that's a lot of people already. We're gonna have to learn everyone's names and where they live and where they were going at all the times. Okay, we have some sort of locked sections, which I assume we're gonna have to... yes, everyone's like, oh, she's dead, whatever. You know, it happens every week. You know, it was just her time for the stabby painting. Okay, so we can talk to him about things, because I think that's what he did before.
Dearest Flora, a remarkable woman. Oh, yes. Been married over 20 years now.
You two still get on?
Of course.
I mean, she
What a
doesn't speak.
question.
She hasn't gone quiet on you.
It's true she has an independent streak. She's had it her whole life. She's the youngest of 3. Always something of a lone wolf, you know? Just the way she is.
Lone wolf is putting it lightly. She doesn't seem to want to talk to anyone.
She just likes time to herself, away from the company of other humans.
Other humans?
Well, yes, other people, you know.
No, I mean, yes, you're all very suspicious and weird.
You're the one currently basking in his presence.
She's
You
a
tell
vampire,
me.
for sure.
Let's move on.
Asking him about him doesn't do anything.
Uncommonly skilled as an artist, but Freya was so much more than her talent. She helped me get started with my own painting, you know. It taught me what she knew about wood carving, too. Tremendous patience. She was ever so good with dear Flora.
Freya and Flora were close?
Oh, yes, especially recently.
How are you related to Freya?
Somewhat distantly, as it happens. My father, Lord Fellow, was her grandfather. Technically, that makes her a fellow. Let's just say there was some discussion over whether she ought to carry the name at all. There's a family tree in the Grand Hall. You should take a look at it.
What about her inheritance?
Freya's parents died when she was around 3 years old. She came to live here shortly afterwards.
Nobody left her a thing?
I'm afraid not. She had no formal claim over anything at Tangle Tower.
Okay, so they're like, oh, you know, she's not quite family. There were some questions over she should be in the family. So, you know, maybe someone wanted her gone. Okay, what can you tell us about his family trees? I mean, you never know. Maybe they were worried that she would have a claim. And then they killed her. So, I mean, we can ask him about things, but I don't know whether it's the point of the game that we're like, are supposed to ask everyone about everything? Like, do we ask him about the egg?
Normally keep something in here.
She must do, but I admit I've never managed to work out what.
Why not just ask her?
I feel like if somebody keeps something locked away in a ceramic egg, it's because they don't want to be asked about it.
Rules to live by.
Okay, so we just have to ask them about things and listen to them talk about it.
Charming, isn't it? Yes. Built by the Remington family originally. Dear Flora's father and his associates.
But now it's owned by you? By the Fellow family?
The Fellows and the Pointers have both come to claim a certain degree of ownership.
And who named it Tangle Tower?
Flora chose the name.
What does it mean?
I think it was her intention that it mean nothing at all. Something of a fresh start.
From what?
This really isn't for me to say, but she had some kind of disagreement with her siblings. After they moved away, Flora changed the name of the house. I think perhaps she hoped it would make them feel unwelcome, is less likely to come back.
That's kind of extreme.
Yes, it is rather, isn't it?
Okay, well... Yeah, eggs is where you keep your stuff. Yeah, that sounds like this family is in a giant tangle. Yes, this lamp is amazing. Cute lamp. But yes, I'm like not quite sure yet whether we should be exploring and seeing rooms and meeting more people, or should we be, you know, trying to clear everything.
How can you tell it's hand-painted?
Well, the paints are right there on the desk. Also, I mean, no offense, but you can just tell.
You can tell it's hand painted. Yes, so he was painting the little statue, right? Because he said like she was helping me with carving and whatever. So he has paints as well, but those ones are not cracked, right? Only the ones that were upstairs got cracked. So that's something to do. There's a locked box.
Nice. A real treasure chest.
How do you know there's treasure in there?
Why else would it be locked?
Could be more chickens.
Plus, there's a treasure map hanging directly above it. What's the deal with that painting on the front?
There's a painting on the front.
Not sure. We should check that treasure map too.
Okay, that's another puzzle. Okay, so we have X marks the spot, kind of in the front. A dragon, a mountain, a palm tree. So we have to figure out where we are, because like we have to enter a coordinate and a direction. So where we are and what direction we're looking. So it's an island with an X. We have a dragon near us. Then an island slightly further, or like a mountain slightly further away, and then a palm tree in the distance. So we have a palm tree there from an island, but that's the dragon and the mountain at the same distance. Or we have this one here, but that there is no, the dragon and mountain are incorrect. We have, where else are we looking at? Palm trees. That statue doesn't feature. Firefly is hitting the microphone again. Like there are a lot of places we're looking at palm trees from an island, right? Yes, she's got things to say, which is bump the microphone and disturb everyone. So let's see. We've got this tree here, here, here. This one. Page 6 looking west. No, yes, oh, okay. Press the button.
What do I win?
Not bad. What was in the box?
What's in the box?
More wooden models. These are a little different to the one on the desk.
Okay, that's the family. Yeah, model resembling child with green hair. Model resembling woman with gray hair. Model resembling red and white bird. Model resembling a broad-shouldered man. Chickens! Chickens are here. There's red paint here. Yes. The wooden models have been hand-painted. The paint is not skillfully applied. A pot of red paint and brush is lying nearby. The brush comes with dried red paint on it. Yes, this chicken was clearly doing a murder. There's murder paintings, murder chickens, murder everything in this house. Okay. Should we just look in another room then?
A map with a dotted line and an X marked on it.
That's a very boring way to describe a treasure map.
Okay. Well, let's see some other rooms then. Meet some other people. We'll see. Okay, that's Freya's room. So she's got other paintings here.
It's a fish, I think?
Painting of a fish.
I think it looks more like a whale.
Fine, it's a whale.
Okay, it's a whale, it's not a fish.
Could also be a shark.
Now you're just messing.
That painting is really something.
Lots of red.
Why would you want it looming over your bed like that?
Maybe Freya enjoyed the atmosphere it creates.
The atmosphere of chaos and oppression?
Hang on. There's a smaller version down by the floor.
Ooh.
It's a photograph.
Okay, we've got a photograph. A small photograph of Freya's abstract painting, a piece of adhesive tape stuck on it, lines been drawn with black ink around the edges. Like, there's pointing to things, like there were annotations. We catching carps again? Okay. It's important for something. What does she have here? She's got
A pillow with a paw print pattern.
yeah, paw print pillow.
It's a cushion.
Yeah, but that doesn't alliterate.
A box.
It's a little glass box.
Is it also locked by a puzzle?
I think it's a vivarium.
Come again?
See the leaves and twigs in there?
Oh, insects.
Might have been for keeping insects.
Okay, there's a sad-looking teddy bear you can't see.
Freya's bear.
Looks pretty depressed.
He's had a rough couple of days.
Okay, just so you can see the pressed bear right there in the corner. But nothing in it. Okay, there is like some dirt on the carpet.
Even though we're halfway up a tower, someone's been tracking in mud from outside.
Yeah, exactly, what's that about?
It's a little wooden
box.
box for paintbrushes.
To the casual observer, maybe.
Oh, another locked box.
They're not real paintbrushes. Looks like they're part of some kind of lock mechanism.
Okay, so this game is about opening boxes. Yes, there was a garden next to a room, but I wasn't sure it was like it's a garden next to the room, or is it like you can see the garden from the room? Like he just looked out. We will find out. Okay, we have to do a puzzle here first of some sort. Like put the pieces together. And then solve the paintbrushes, sort them in some way. They don't turn those pieces, so at least we know that turning is not a thing. Okay, like this. And like this. Yeah, this wasn't a single piece of paper. This was multiple pieces of paper that someone then... Now I'm like, I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah, someone took like different sheets of paper, cut out those pieces to match, and then draw those clues on the different pieces together. Is it math? Or is it just putting things together? What is it telling us? That there will be an orange handle in the first column, I assume, and a pink handle and a fan brush in here? And then that tells us, what, the color of the paint on the brush? And then this tells us about, like, is it a big brush or a small brush? So, like, if we say there's a small orange brush in the first slot, it could be this. So then here on this side, we only know that there's a big brush at the end. Well, if we say the orange brush is here, then the only other shape we have for, or the only other one we have for this shape here, it's this blue brush. And then if we're saying big brush is at the end, that one may fit here. Then we want blue paint here. Green paint, okay. So by my logic here, I would have thought that's the correct order, because it would be short orange brush, brush with something green, pink fun brush, brush with blue, this brush shape. Oh, I have to click. I keep forgetting that
Perfect.
this game doesn't just click in when you do it. You have to press the button. Yeah.
What was in the box?
Just a photograph.
This is the hardest puzzle for me. Press that button.
Well, most of a photograph.
Okay. Oh no! But then if I'm somewhere else, I'm gonna be more in the way of actual content, so you just have to remember about the button. Because I can't. Okay, we have a couple people, one with red hair, other with green hair. There's a piece missing. Okay, they didn't like someone. She was like, I don't want to see you anymore. Okay. Anything else? Anything in her drawers?
What did you find in the drawers?
Nothing. They're completely empty.
Nothing. Okay. There's like drawings on the ceiling.
Did Freya paint those animals on her ceiling?
They're kind of simplistic.
Maybe she painted them when she was younger.
Okay. Well, we've explored a thing. We opened a box, right? This seems to be... Every room has a box for us to open. So let's check out this bottom room as well. Library. And we have another person here.
Curious. I would expect bacteria of that nature to thrive in these conditions.
Excuse me.
Taking all the environmental factors into account, there must be something I am still missing.
May I talk to you, miss?
She knows we're here. She just doesn't care.
I am a detective, and I need to talk...
Correction. You do not need to talk to me.
Oh no? How come?
Because I am not a suspect. I am completely innocent of any and all crimes.
Thanks for letting me know.
Speaking of which, you have now been at Tangle Tower for over 23 minutes. Surely you have already reached a sturdy hypothesis.
A hypothesis? About the murder?
Yeah, come on, Grimoire, hurry up.
My apologies. Unfortunately, protocol dictates I must at least meet all the suspects. And that includes you. So, could you tell me your name?
Fifi Fellow, microbiologist, inventor, innovator.
Hey, yeah, she's like, oh, I didn't do it. And also, you know, what kind of detective are you? Work faster. So, yes, she's totally sounding suspicious and totally not like she did it.
You will need to be more specific. Oneself cannot be summarized in a single response without doing one a great disservice.
So true.
Well, first of all, you're a fellow. So does that make you the daughter of...
Correct. My father and mother are named Flora and Felix, but you need not question either of them. It will only waste valuable time. Neither of them are capable of murder.
Thanks for the tip.
Fifi, you said you were a micro... something or other?
Microbiologist, but it is an insignificant label. My studies cannot be categorized in any one recognized field.
What made you want to become a scientist in the first place?
I harbor an intrinsic fascination with the microscopic. I constructed my first one at age 10.
Constructed a microscope?
Correct.
And what's that thing on your head? Did you make that too?
My eyesight began to deteriorate when I turned 12. Not satisfied with the eyeglasses prescribed to me, I designed this custom lens instead. It automatically adjusts based on the surrounding light conditions.
Does it glow red when you get angry?
No, but that would be most amusing.
Clearly, she needs to improve it. But yes, we're just gonna meet everyone, and then we have a grand meeting where we just, you know, put the painting in the middle of the room and just go, the painting did it! Yes, she's totally have a will be an evil scientist in the future vibes. You know, she's like Harper basically. One wrong move and she will, you know, destroy the world.
What can you tell me about the murder?
What can you tell me about... Wait,
She questioning
that's
us.
what I'm supposed to ask you.
Yes. However, you were too slow.
You fancy yourself a detective too, Fifi.
I just need to know what happened.
Me too. So talk.
Fine. I knew ahead of time that Freya was going to be busy with her painting all day, so I had planned to spend the afternoon with Poppy. I was in the library all morning preparing the equipment for an experiment, only to find out that Poppy had made other plans and she was in fact planning to ignore me completely.
Oh.
So what did you do instead?
I locked myself in my room and cried.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, very
Why?
straightforward.
I don't know, it just sounds kind of sad.
It is not unusual.
Oh. Good.
She's just straight out of it, like, you know, no one will hang out with me, so I just go to my room and cry. It's just what I do. Don't worry about it. It's not a call for help or anything. It's just my life.
I was in my room. The lights were off and the door was locked. Someone began banging on the door. I ignored it until the someone began shouting at me. I opened the door. Poppy came into my room. Her makeup was leaking. She told me Freya was dead. I did not believe it. I thought she was playing a trick on me, so I punched her in the face. She insisted that we go up to Flora's tower. We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs. When I saw Freya lying on the floor, I was completely and utterly devastated. Then, I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting. Poppy and I took the sample back downstairs to the library. We performed a test and found out that it was, in fact, blood.
You performed that scientific test immediately, even though you were feeling so upset?
Of course. Why would one affect the other?
Yes. If someone, you know, ignores you in your plans you had together and then just barges into your room and tells you something, just punch them in the face, right? She's like unfazed by anything. She's just like, I do what I need to do to live my life. Don't worry about it. It's just how I live. Okay? We could show her something. Like the ripped photo. Who's this on the photo? Is this you?
This photograph is my favorite photograph.
So, why'd you rip it in half?
That was not me. Besides, it was not a half that was ripped off. It was only a third.
Okay, so I assume that's hair on this picture. And there was a third person that got ripped off because they weren't friends anymore. And she was friends with the murder victim because that was her as well. But then who was the third person? Can we ask you more about the stabbing painting?
Freya is normally highly skilled at capturing someone's likeness. But in this painting, she has accidentally made Flora look quite young.
I think she was just being kind.
Why is that kind? Anyway, I'm far more interested in what Flora is holding. I performed the test on the red paint myself. I discovered that it was in fact not paint, but blood.
What made you want to test it in the first place?
It was Poppy. She told me she thought the painting looked like a bloody knife. I told her not to be ridiculous. My mother owns no such knife. But then I noticed that the color was slightly too dark, and the substance itself was overly viscous.
You noticed that just from looking at it once?
Of course.
Of course. She's a scientist. She knows her stuff, right? Okay. Well, we've met
This
her.
bedroom should be unlocked
And
now.
we can go to her bedroom.
Can't wait.
Now let's... actually, does she have any locked box that we have to open in here?
It's an illustrated book about birds.
It's been left open. Looks like somebody was halfway through reading it.
Or it was left open for us to find.
Someone wants us to know about birds.
Ever so slightly unnerving.
Okay. Bird book. The ink dip is a remarkably intelligent bird with a very long lifespan, even among avian mystids. Other birds are often aggressive towards it, and the ink dip lives most of its life alone. It has particular feeding habits and usually only eats the seeds of the Tantum amica picture. Okay. Are we gonna be doing something with this bird? Maybe, maybe. I'm not seeing any boxes that we have to open in here. There's some
Is that
snow
a
globe.
snow globe?
Of sorts.
That might be a locked box. Okay, it's Tangle Towers in a snow
Hey,
globe.
look at that. It's a model of Tangle Tower. There's the lake and those weird mountains. What are you thinking?
That would make an amazing souvenir.
Yes, the chick of that bird looks like the
It's an illustrated book about birds.
what we saw in the.
It's been left open.
Or it was left
Ever
open.
so slightly.
I guess I could have
unread.
just looked at my items. Yes, it looks like the chick was in, but aren't like a lot of the chicks, you know, just generic chicks. Like, I wonder if we can find this plant somewhere. Something on the blackboard.
Is this a library or a classroom?
No, I don't want to see this
Any
math.
idea what this means?
Not a clue.
Don't do
I'm
this
not sure
to
I
me.
learned anything from that.
Yeah, that feather looked suspicious as well. Okay. I didn't want to see that map. That was scary. Okay, so now we have hair room here. We also have other rooms alongside the side. There's Fifi's room. Another sad bear. What is going on with the bears in this place?
A new suspect. Don't think you can get out being questioned just because you're a bear.
I'm innocent, I promise.
Save it for the judge.
Why are we bullying the bear? What'd the bear do? Okay, she's drinking like a ton of.
I don't know what
What,
that drink
energy
is,
drinks?
but I bet it's 99% sugar.
I'd read you the ingredients, but there's nothing written on the can.
Suspicious drinks.
That's even worse.
She's making the drinks herself out of who knows what.
What's that big book on the desk?
Looks like something Fifi's been writing.
Is it a clue?
I hope not.
That's a lot of reading.
It's just a bunch of notes about her microbiology experiments.
How do you know? Maybe she made a bunch of microbes that, you know, held a knife from the painting and stabbed her friend.
It looks like a microscope. A big one.
Can I touch it?
Let's touch it.
I'm not sure this is a microscope.
Okay, it's some sort of... Horizontally slide the 4 magnifying lenses to the correct position. Okay, we want to make a picture of this key at the bottom by magnifying things to the right positions, to the right sizes. Okay, that makes everything super big. Okay, we get the zoom at the handles. So this makes things smaller. So like it could make those pieces smaller. But then everything else is gonna be big. So not sure it's helpful that the other ones are smaller. If anything, I would think we want to make this stuff smaller here. So it's more to size. Like... Yeah, they need to overlap, so like things are touching. I guess this... Does this work? It's too big. Then I assume that other thing in the middle still needs to be magnified. Because like this just gives us the end, it doesn't give us that middle piece. Cat in the view. You're just causing trouble today. She's like, I'm not gonna sit where you tell me, I'm gonna sit in your way. Like, are we saying like this thing is the right size? Yeah, that's cats for you. They will definitely just sit in the way. Oh, actually, this aligns nicely. And then this slightly too big, so the two here. Does that work? And then we magnify it like this, and then we make this smaller. Okay, does that look good?
I got it.
Yes. I remember the button!
Impressed. Sounds like it unlocked.
Yeah, it's built on top of a little metal box. There's a book in here.
There's a book. Ooh, the book is locked as well. Secret diary! A well-used book, resembling a diary. It's locked with a strange metal device. Okay, can we try to open it? No? Yes? Okay. There's no interaction. Can we just take it to her and be like, hey, Fifi, can you let us read your diary?
A book. My book.
And what's in it?
Pages.
Okay, she's like, I'm not giving you anything. What about the bird book?
Do you know who was reading this book?
It belongs to my mother.
And she left it in the library?
No, my mother has not been in the library for some time.
Okay. She was not too upset that we have her diary. Okay, so we still have things over here on this side of the place. Music room. Okay, that's Poppy, was her name? Yes, who would have thought you can leave books in the library? Hi.
Are you a ghost?
Sally! That's rude! Unless she is a ghost.
I mean, she's more of a
It may come as
vampire.
disappointment, but I am alive.
Ah,
That makes you a suspect, I'm afraid.
I know.
what's your name?
My name is Poppy. I'm a pointer. And a pianist.
We'll need to ask you a few questions about Freya.
I know.
Hey, you're pretty good.
All in the wrist. And 13 years of dedicated practice.
Okay. She can play the piano. Yeah, exactly. Ghosts also can do murder, so we shouldn't exclude any ghosts from the suspect list if we see them, right? They're definitely suspicious.
I'm just me. There's nothing to know.
How are you related to the other pointers?
My father is Percival Pointer. The professor spends most of his time hidden away in his tower. Barely speaks to anyone these days. Especially not the fellows.
Do you get on with the fellows?
2 of them. Fifi and Freya are my closest friends. We all turned 19 last year.
Do people ever leave Tangle Tower? I don't mean to be rude. It's just, if you're 19...
You don't have to answer that, Poppy.
It's a fair question. I'd like to move away. Definitely. Fifi, Freya, and I would often talk about it, argue about it. Freya wanted to leave, but Fifi... Things are more complicated for her.
What about now?
After what happened, I really don't want to stay here much longer.
Yes, there were 3 people in the photo, and, you know, if they were 3 friends, like, was she the 3rd friend? And, you know, she was blowing off Fifi, so there may have been a rift. And obviously it feels like there is just a rift between the different families that live in here, right? Because they're like, oh, here's a pointer, he doesn't talk to the fellows, right? Stuff like that, so there's definitely family drama.
3.5 hours of piano practice. Soon as I wake up. Same as always.
3.5. Does that not hurt your hands?
Sure.
And you do this in the music room?
No, I prefer to practice in my room. When I make mistakes, I like to make them in private.
What did you do after that?
I was supposed to meet Fifi in the library, but I totally forgot. When I finally got down there, she'd already gone. I checked her bedroom, but it was locked.
Was Fifi not in there?
No idea. She keeps her door locked either way. So I went back upstairs and out into the moonlight garden.
Oh,
What?
to the
The
Moonlight
little garden
Garden.
on the roof outside my room.
Was it just you up there?
No, Fitz came outside after a while. His room's on the other side. He's been teaching me about flowers.
So, did you talk to him?
Not really.
You ignored each other.
I didn't say that.
Okay. No, she didn't hear the crying. She just cannot, hear the cries of the people she hurt.
Fitz and I were up in the moonlight garden most of the afternoon. Then we heard this sound. Lasted about 3 seconds. I've been trying to decide how to describe it, but I'm struggling. It was like something drilling into a piece of metal, but different. Worse. I was pretty sure it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there to check. Her door was locked. Nobody was answering. I knew Freya and Flora were both supposed to be in there, so I made Fitz kick down the door.
Okay.
I went inside. Freya was lying on the floor.
Flora was in the room too?
Yeah. I think she realized what had happened at the same moment I did. I didn't know what to do, so I ran downstairs to get Fifi. Her door was still locked, but I knocked and shouted at her. Eventually, she let me in. The lights were off, but I could see she'd already been crying. I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me. She got angry. First time I've ever seen her angry. I dragged her out into the hall. My father was there too, for some reason. The three of us went back up to Flora's tower. Then Felix arrived. He had Penny with him. Fifi had this idea. She wanted to do some kind of scientific test. She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15 minutes. After she was done, she went back upstairs and I went back to my room.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay, she didn't mention the punching in the face either, right? She just said like, oh, I could see she was crying and she got angry, but she didn't say if she got punched. But yes. Can you tell me about this picture? Were you in it before?
This is a photo of Fifi and Freya, right?
Yeah,
How come you're not in it? You're friends with them too, aren't you?
I'm not really one for photographs.
Fifi looks like she really admires Freya.
Fifi's loyalty to Freya is unshakable.
Okay, maybe it's not her because
All right. Poppy's bedroom is unlocked.
I wonder what's in there. There's something about that diary we found in Fifi's room.
yeah, there for sure is.
Something suspicious.
Very
Let's
suspicious.
ask her about it.
Okay, we have to ask her about the diary now, even though we already did. But as I was going to say, this looked like someone like wearing a pink sweater and like maybe purple shorts and striped socks. So obviously that's not Poppy, right? Poppy's got a different style. But yes, now it's telling us to go talk to Fifi about the diary. But I'm like, any locked boxes in
Where's the
here?
violin, I wonder.
It's pretty dusty. So I'm guessing nobody.
You got any locked boxes, girl?
It's one of those big pianos with the open lids.
Don't touch it.
Why not?
Might be haunted.
That's your
Are they
worry.
paper lanterns?
Whatever they are, I like them.
Yeah, it's pretty cute decor.
It's like a little parade of floating spirits.
Okay, nothing here. It wants us to go talk to Fifi about her diary. So now you're gonna tell us about the diary?
A book. My book.
And what's in it?
Pages.
Or was that not the book they was talking about? Oh. She's not telling us anything. Yep, they're friends. They linked. Okay, it tells us where they were at the time, so it records. Yes, there's something suspicious about the secret diary, but she won't tell us anything about it. Oh, it's the thing at the bottom was unlocked. Okay. Ah, suspicion.
Is this your diary, Fifi?
Can't see
We found it
giant
in your
bugs.
bedroom.
Of course it is mine. Ridiculous question.
Why is it locked up like that?
You seriously require an explanation. Very well. A fairly common concept, the so-called secret diary, is favored in particular by girls between the ages of 10.
So there
Gonna
are
explain it to
secrets
us.
written in here?
This particular diary is unused.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't look unused.
Exactly. Yes. It's Fifi's diary she has written. Oh, it's not a diary at all. No, it's some other secrets.
It's not a diary at all.
I'm not sure about that.
Me neither.
This particular diary is unused.
It doesn't look
Okay.
unused.
I was like, oh, it's actually like a secret something, and you know. Would Fifi had a secret diary, or would it be someone else's diary? You know, she stole it from someone.
It's somebody else's diary.
How could you arrive at that conclusion? It is kept in my bedroom.
Yeah, because you stole
is
it.
We need a clue to compare with the diary. Something to prove who the original owner was.
Yeah, a clue for someone being the original owner. Well, it has a star on it. I mean, there's a star on this tape to Freya with like pink things. Like, I don't know, is comparing the stars on the cassette tape going to work? Because I have nothing else right now that would give me any indication.
That's not it.
No, it's not it. I was just like, it's just cute things. Yeah, we may have to meet someone else who would have that sort of stuff. How do I quit? No, it's not letting me leave this screen, so I have to do something. I mean, I would like to, but it won't let me leave. I don't know how to exit this section.
Let's take a closer look at this.
Yeah, okay, because this person is like wearing pink things here. Oh no, she's holding it. She's holding it. That's what it is. The star is here. She's holding it. This blue book is the same thing as the secret diary, but was... which proves it belongs to Freya.
This blue book is the same thing as the secret diary, which proves it belonged to Freya.
You were hiding Freya's diary in your room, and you kept it locked, too.
Why would I do either of these things?
Because you're friends. Okay, we have destroyed, thought there wasn't, didn't want anyone to see, didn't know about, as well as suspicious of. Kept in her bedroom, moving a library book, buried in a garden that everyone knew about within Freya's diary. There's drawing, secret letter. The secret letter, there was something about like, oh, there's a combination. Secret crush. Oh, are we getting into that again? Who was having a secret romance with the butler? The secret letter, right? There was something in the secret letter about like combination. But I don't know what it like. Not sure if it fits in this sentence. Buried in the garden. Cat, please stop touching the microphone. So if we have like thought there wasn't, they want anyone to see. Yes, she's got so much to say. I mean, Freya didn't want anyone to see personal secrets within Freya's diary. I mean, that sounds like a bit of an obvious sentence. Yeah, probably not Freya. I mean, she may have given it to her, right, for as safekeeping. She didn't want anyone to see a secret letter within her diary.
Fifi didn't want anyone to see a secret letter within Freya's diary. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
One. So is it not the secret letter? Because, I mean, the letter wasn't in the diary, right? So Fifi didn't want anyone to see the secret, so she took it after the murder happened.
Fifi didn't want anyone to see personal secrets within Freya's diary.
Is this true, Fifi?
I know Freya was your friend, but if you're trying to hide something...
You did not know Freya, so this might be difficult to understand. She did her own thing, in her own way. By concealing Freya's written accounts, it is simply my intention to preserve her innocence.
Innocence?
Might be easier if you just let us read the diary, Fifi.
Very well. I will open it. However, as you read it, please remember, Freya was the most kind and the most wise person I have ever known.
Okay, but what did she write in there?
Fifi unlocked the diary.
Also, it's just a diary lock. I'm sure we could have just broken it.
Finally. What's in there?
It's back in the flesh this time. Was it me? Did I let it out? Maybe I should rip up that painting. Soulbearer works. Impressive little things. I have 2 now. Need 2 more. Found my way into the middle. Surprisingly simple compared to the harp. I saw them. All 5. Eyes blacked out. Despite everything, I still have a promise to keep. I'll do my best. She could do with a little company. Okay, she was up to something. Like, it's back in the flesh, you know. Did I let it out? Something to do with, like, she was using the paintings to do magic, right? Soulbearer works. She solved the harp, right? Because that says it. Found the way into the middle is surprisingly simple compared to the harp. So she knew what the code was to that. All 5 eyes blacked out, so someone hated some family members. And she's trying to do something, right? She has a promise to keep. Maybe she, like, you know, promised her parents that she will regain what's rightfully theirs. So yeah, someone eliminated her because they didn't want her to find out the family secrets. Okay, well, now we know dark things were happening, right? She was doing something, she was digging up into secrets of the family, into the secrets of the estate. And that may have gotten her killed, you know, it was a dangerous job. Because someone wanted her out of the way.